Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. Now it's Tuesday, usually the slowest day, but we have an early start here. It's 6:30 in the morning. We've been online for about 20 minutes or so. We just started the Wawa, got our free coffee because it's free coffee Tuesdays. So we got the coffee right here. And we were just chilling on the Chick-fil-A because, you know, I feel like Chick-fil-A, even though it's not a hot spot, I feel like it's really a hot spot, you know what I mean? But we got our first order here on our way to pick it up from Einstein Bagels, 650. I think it's like 3 miles maybe, or maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. But it's something, you know? I have a bunch of little small shifts today. But yeah, so hopefully, you know, we get lucky with some bangers because we're wearing a It's a Banger hoodie. Because, you know, I'm trying to manifest some banger orders, you know what I mean? Now, I think we're sitting around 583 for the whole month. The goal is 5,000, so we gotta have some monster days, you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll see what happens. So we're gonna be going here to Einstein Bagels. Hopefully the food's ready, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, so let's see if the food is ready. Maybe it's this one right here that's just sitting. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good, how you doing today?
Good, thank you. Alrighty. Sorry. Excuse me. Thank you. So cool. We got the order picked up here for Mr. Gabe, and we'll see you guys in a few. Okay, guys, we got the food picked up. As you saw, the food was ready. Now it's 6:35, and today I already know it's gonna be a long day, which means by default it could be a long video. So I'm probably not gonna catch up with you guys until maybe like 9 in the morning, just so the video isn't extremely long. So yeah, so we'll see you guys in a couple hours. Let's go. Okay guys, the time is 10:17 and we're on our way to pick up the order here from Potbelly. We're a little behind actually, so I'm not gonna catch you up on what I've been doing the last 2.5 hours until I'm back in the car because again, I'm a little behind. What's up, Sarah? All this, right?
Yes.
Cool, thank you. Thank you. Oh, perfect. Chilly this morning.
I know. It wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't like damp.
Hey guys, as you saw, the food was ready here for the Potbelly kids. Now we're only sitting at $29.50 for breakfast. We went to McDonald's, I think, 4 times. Or no, 3. 3 out of the 4 orders that I did were from McDonald's. Then I made a mistake. I erased my shift thinking that it would free up the other shift that I was trying to schedule, and when I did that, my shift was of course gone. And when I went to schedule the time that I saw, that time was gone. So I'm like, you know what, it happens, it is what it is. So I basically took like an 1.5-hour nap, you know, which is fine. I put my alarm and then I'm like, cool, you know, it is what it is. Plus honestly, like 9 to 10 is like the slowest breakfast time period in my area. I've noticed that multiple times, so you know, it really didn't bother me. I'm like, it's okay, it happens, you know. But yeah, so now hopefully we'll get 40 bucks out of this, and that would make this a tad bit better because, you know, it is Tuesday. But I was able to go back, and I do have a schedule from 11 to 1 that I'm hoping that I can extend till 2, and then we're gonna go to Macy's, you know, hopefully get a Macy's drop. So, you know, there's a lot of wishful thinking going on today, but I still think that, you know, we're gonna make a little bit of money here for lunch. Hopefully it's a decent Tuesday, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna say 250. I think if we can make 250 today, that'd be great. Hopefully we can make that happen, and we'll see you guys. Okay guys, we got the order dropped off from Potbelly. This is the check. Of course, I'm not gonna show the front of the check, but we got $40 out of it. Now the time is 10:52. We are online. No offers yet. So hopefully we can, you know, get something going because breakfast is kind of slow. A little bit. This right here. Para Sara. Gracias. Okay guys, it looks like my prayers have been answered. We just accepted this $12 catering order now from Sweet Green. Now I don't know where it's going. Like, it doesn't look familiar from the map. But Sweet Green already always puts out good orders. And now the $12, it's like the catering hidden tip indicator. If there isn't gonna be one, I think it just shows up as $8. So hey, we're gonna get something, you know. The pickup time is 11:06. It's 11 o'clock right now, so we're gonna make our way to Sweet Green right now, and hopefully it's ready. Let's go. Okay, we're here at Sweet Green. They don't really put the big orders on the counter, so I think I'm gonna have to ask for it. Yeah, it's probably that one right there. Maybe not. Hello. Yeah, I'm just picking up for Elizabeth. Oh, that was one of these. Hey guys, so the food was ready. It was just 3 or 4 bags that were on the ground. Now it's going to the Audi corporate headquarters here for some automotive group, you know. And I think they usually tip well, but I don't remember. They do have some contact info for someone that I have to, you know, when I get there, I gotta call them and stuff. Now, whoever placed the order, which is fine. The time is 11:10, and hopefully after this, we'll be almost at $100. It looks like a lot of food. I was trying to look for like a subtotal in the receipt they gave me, but no subtotal. It just has basically like how many items and, you know, the contact info, but no actual like dollar amount. So, but just based on the fact that I know Sweet Green is expensive and these bags are huge, I think this should be a pretty penny, and it should be a nice tip. Let's go. Okay guys, we got the order dropped off, and they were waiting for me with a little shopping cart, so I couldn't really record. And the order was a banger, $48. Let's go. Exactly what we needed. Man, just like that, we're over $100 here for the entire day. At that time, 11:22. Now we're making our way here back to the town center. I do think this rain is going to help with the volume of orders. Maybe not the quality, but you know, I think DoorDash is doing this more often than what it used to, which is the whole stacking, like stacking garbage with good orders, you know. So I think when it's raining like this and people are not taking the orders by themselves, I feel like I'm gonna see a lot of stacks in my future today. Now, Matthew, who's like 4 hours away in Blacksburg, he told me that in his market, it's all the new offer screen. And I'm like, wow, that's close. 4 hours is nothing, you know. He was talking to me yesterday, and I didn't dash on Monday, so I was like, I don't know, I haven't seen it. We got on. I've only seen it for the shopping orders still, but I feel like the day is coming. You know, the day is coming when I'm gonna just dash, and the next thing you know, the new offer screen is gonna be there, and it's gonna be an adjustment. It's gonna happen, and we'll figure it out. But you know, I feel like it's one of the worst updates for us dashers that you know DoorDash can do. You know, they're always tweaking things and like doing things instead of focusing on just making the app work. You know, but yeah. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next order. Okay, guys, it's been about 20 to 25 minutes since we last did the drop off. I was getting so many garbage orders, and I'm like, yo, what is going on? It's like DoorDash is like, yo, we gave you a really good one. Can you take some trash for me? And the answer is no. I won't. So after a while, we got this order right here from Kava. I think it was showing, what, like 625? The miles are pretty low, and it's going to an office building that I've been to many times. And I was just watching the Morocco-Spain game. Hey, this is probably the best downtime I've ever had, to be honest, compared, you know, to as opposed to watching like Netflix or whatever. Hey, watching sports while you're waiting, it's a no-brainer. Right now, they're currently in extra time. But yeah, the food is ready. Now, it's 11:59, and I think this one's going to pay at least $10. I'm thinking. So yeah, I mean, as long as we can stay active and, you know, take good, decent offers, no problem. Hopefully, we can leave resting around, I want to say 150 plus. For the Macy's drop and whatnot. I'm still trying to extend my dash because this one ends at 1 and it's like a little bit of a gap, but it won't let me. So I'm still having to, you know, extend dash, and it won't go through. But I'm committed. it's gonna be extended somehow, one way or another. Anyways, let me get this dropped off, and we'll see you guys in a few. For Miss Elizabeth. Oh, is it on that side again, or? It just said 800, it's really 800. So, well, I mean, I'm sorry, Melanie, not Elizabeth. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I remember last time we walked to the other side, I think. Yeah, no worries. I'm sorry, messing up your flowers. Cool, thank you so much. Have a good day. Thank you. Guys, so I was close. I think the order ended up paying $9.25, and I was thinking it was gonna pay like $10. Also, pretty close. Not too bad. Then we drove back to the town center, basically, or I was driving back, and I got this one right here again from Kava. This one was 7 items. I'm like, okay, 7 items. That's a lot of items, And Kava's not cheap, so we jumped on that. And when I got there, I saw that it was like, please make sure you have your catering bag and this and that. And I was kind of early, and Kava's really slow. So I walked in, and they're like, oh, it's gonna be 10, 12 more minutes. I said, no problem. Went back to the car, and I was watching the Morocco-Spain penalty shootout. So shout out to Morocco for winning that game. What a game that was. And then we got the order dropped off. I think he paid like $15.38. But when I was dropping it off, look at this prompt I got from DoorDash, asking how safe I felt, I think is what the wording said. I'm curious as to why it came on this order and not the order that I did probably like at 6 in the morning. I think, I wonder why. And they give you like I think it was 2 or 3 options. I think it was like very safe or unsafe or very unsafe maybe. They're on the screen for you. But I just said that I felt safe. I mean, I did. It's going to an office building in the middle of the day. I'm kind of curious. I'm assuming that if I would have hit that I wasn't feeling safe, it would have prompted a little box to type Y, or perhaps a little ADT like chat thing, or bank, or not bank, like to call them or whatever. But yeah, have you guys seen that before? I've never seen that before from DoorDash. I thought it was interesting. But yeah, right now we're still declining bad orders. Oh, and by the way, I was able to extend my dash. So there's that. We extended the dash till 2 p.m. So we're probably gonna stay here till about 1:50, 1:55. It is like a 25-minute drive to get to Tyson's. But yeah, so not too bad. And again, just getting bad offers right now. I'm declining a lot today, but it's all good. We're doing pretty good. So we'll see you guys in a few. Hey guys, so we got our next set of orders, right? From Sweet Green. I think it was paying $15.34. I mainly took it because it's taking me to Tyson's. So all those miles that I'm gonna drive anyways, paid for, right? At least is what I thought. Now I get to Sweet Green, and first of all, kind of weird. The pickup time says 12:15. It's 1:15. There's an hour gap. So the guy was like, oh, I already made that. I made that like an hour ago. And I'm like, that's kind of weird. But the second order's there, so I pick up the second order. And I tell the guy, hey, I'm going to talk to support. If I really need it, I'll come back. And he was like, oh, yeah, I mean, we can't remake it because if it's on our system, we can't remake it. I said, oh, okay, no problem. So I'm talking to support, chatting with support. And, of course, they give you a little spiel. Oh, this one, I haven't heard this one before. He said, I hope you're doing absolutely amazing, and I'm glad to have the opportunity to assist you today. Please help me with your concerns so that I can make your day better. So then I go, hey, the pickup time says 12:15, but it's 1:15 now, so there's an hour difference. And maybe he didn't understand that I was trying to say that the order was picked up, but I guess I didn't make it clear. But then he goes, there might be an issue with the app. Please go ahead and uninstall it, reinstall it, troubleshoot them. I was like, what? I was like, the staff said it was already made like an hour ago. So I think it's already been picked up. That's what I said, because that's what the guy told me. I'm like, we made that already. Because the lady has a very, very specific last name. So it's really easy to remember. So he said, no worries, let me look into it. So right now we're just waiting for him to look into it. Now, I don't know if this is the address further into Tyson's or the one that's still like in the outskirts of Reston. I'm kind of hoping that it's the one all the way in Tyson's, I guess. I don't know. I guess regardless, we'll see. We'll get half pay probably, and we'll still deliver the other order. But yeah, anyways, the time is 1:20. Kind of slowed down a little bit. It always slows down around that time. But yeah, so now we're just chilling, waiting. And I think after this, well, I was going to say, assuming there's nothing on top, but assuming that we get the half pay and maybe there's a little bit of a hidden tip, maybe we'll be over 150, I think. I'm not sure. Whatever you see on the screen, that's the correct number. But again, the goal is 250 today. I think we can definitely make that happen for sure. But yeah, he's taking his sweet time. So we'll update you guys soon. Okay, guys, so we're finally moving. We're finally on the road. You're the first support agent. This dude just dipped mid-sentence. Next thing you know, it was like the chat is closed. I was like, what? So reconnected with somebody else, and this guy was more helpful. Still did a little spiel of like, this is not the experience we want you to have, and this and that. But in the end, He canceled the order, and we got $5.12. So, you know, better than nothing, I guess. Now, we're making the 3-mile drive, or 10 minutes, for the next order, and I was paying $5.50. So, I guess in total, I'm going to get, like, what, $10.74 for 3.6 miles, I guess. But yeah, that kind of sucks. I mean, the customer got lucky that he's getting his order delivered. And I guess technically, after that, I'm just going to drive to Tyson, since it is closer. It wouldn't make sense for me to come back to Reston if I'm already halfway to Tyson's, if that makes any sense. But the only reason why I took the order to begin with was because I was gonna get the. What is this guy doing? Wow. You know how there's lanes where it says you can't make a right turn from the secondary turning lane. Well, this guy said, "Screw that! I'm gonna turn anyways." You know, Florida tags and Florida drivers be wildin', but probably still not as bad as the Maryland drivers out there. But anyways, you know, we're still making a little bit of money, and I'm pretty sure that we're still going to be over 150, I think. And we're going to get there to Tyson's with enough time to, you know, catch a bite to eat, relax for a little bit, and then get back on it, because we want to make 250, 300. Why not more? Why not? We need a good start here to the week. Hopefully we can make that happen. Hopefully you guys are having great days also, and we'll see you guys soon. Guys, quick update. It's 4:15 in the afternoon, and it's been an interesting, like, 2 hours, I think. So after doing the order from Sweet Green, we made it to Tyson's, got some food, and I was waiting for Macy's when my cousin called me. He's like, "Hey man, are you in Tyson's?" And I was like, "You know what, I am." And he's like, "Oh, can you help me out?" You know, so what happened was, he had a flat, right? But in his Honda, you needed the wheel lock key, and he didn't have it. Now, there is a Honda dealership in Tyson's. So I drove to the Honda dealership. I was like, "Hey, do you have this wheel lock and this and that?" The guy was like, "Oh, yeah, we do, you know." And I don't know, maybe there was some kind of issue with the inventory, but they were like, "We have it," like, "We don't have it." Then they were like, "Well, we have it." Then they're like, "We don't have it, but we can let you borrow our master one, and then you can bring it back." Now, that whole ordeal took like an hour and a half, so we missed the Macy's drop, but it's okay. You know, that's what family's for. You know, he's helped me out a bunch of times with a lot more dumber things than that. You know, so we missed the Macy's drop. Then we got back on, and then I got this order here from the Lebanese Taverna. We just dropped it off, and guess what happened, guys? Guess what happened? There was $1.50 peak pay, and I had no idea. So I delivered like a very low tip order, but it was less than a mile or whatever. But now I know. So now we're back here in Tyson's too, waiting. But yeah, so the funny part is, the last time when he went to that Honda dealership, he had his wheel lock, and then whatever he did over there, I think they kept it, or they forgot to give it back to him, and he forgot to check. But yeah, now he doesn't have a wheel lock. So, you know, fun stuff. But, you know, you can always get them all replaced with generic ones, you know. But yeah, so that was my story. So basically, we missed the Macy's window. So I don't know if perhaps it was good or bad, but it's okay. It's okay. Now we're here. We still got basically 3 hours left here in Tyson's. So I really want to make 250, man. I'm really hoping it's possible. But some of these orders, look at this right here with the peak pay, okay? 3 items, 7.4 miles for $7.75. Take a screenshot just in case you guys can't see that, but come on, there's $1.50 peak pay until 5:30. So for a whole another hour, I think if I do one order this hour, I'd be lucky, to be honest. So right now, the minimum threshold goes up from $6.25 to $7.75. That's what it needs to be, $7.75. But the miles need to make sense. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna drive. What was it? $7.75 for. Let me see what. Yeah, for 7.4 miles into Falls Church right now. That's just traffic. That's what that sounds like. Just a bunch of traffic. But anyways, that's the update. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, guys. So we actually got lucky after I ended the last clip. Maybe like 25 seconds later, this order came along here from Maggiano's. $7.75, like 3 miles. And $7.75 is basically $6.25 right now. And it's going away from traffic, which is even better. So hopefully the order is ready here at Maggiano's. This is a pretty small order. It's just fettuccine alfredo and some garlic bread. So, you know, nothing crazy. But yeah, it should be ready. Hello. Hi. I'm just picking up for Al. Yeah, Al F. Yeah. Thank you. Cool. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Thank you. Perfect. The food is ready. Okay, guys. So the food was ready, as you saw, which is awesome. Now it's only a 9-minute drive going 3 miles. We'll definitely take that, because any other direction right now entices, especially because it's raining and people just forget how to drive when it rains. I mean, you guys know that, right? So it just becomes awful. But luckily, I'm not expecting much traffic at all. Oh, you know what was also cool that I forgot to record? I found the flashlight just in the parking lot. I mean, it's not the best flashlight. Like, I mean, if you need a flashlight, you know, I guess my phone's flashlight is better. How about that? But hey, it's free. We found it. You know, it works. You know how some flashlights, when you twist the top, like the light becomes like smaller or bigger. Well, this one, when you twist it, you just take off the lid. Because I was playing with it, thinking like, oh, maybe I can get like a more strong light. Nope. But yeah, I found it at the bottom of the parking structure of the Lebanese Taverna delivery, which was a hotel. But yeah, so then we got a flashlight. Have you guys found anything cool when you guys were dashing? It's actually probably the most useful thing I found when dashing, to be honest. But yeah, yo, look at that. This guy is like going into my lane when I'm telling you, it rains and people forget how to drive. You know, I'm not afraid of using my horn. I don't know why some people are afraid of honking. Yo, if you're going into my lane, I'm gonna honk. You know, but anyways, let me get this dropped off and we'll see you guys in a few. We are back here in Tyson's 2, and the last order became $9.75, I think. So hey, we are baby stepping it over here to $200. It's 5:05. It's raining. It's slow. I haven't seen an offer in a while. The peak pay is still going on, so you know, there's that. I'm always checking it. Oh, look at that. The peak pay is actually higher now. Wow. There is a $3 peak pay right now. Two 150 peak pays right now. So one ends at 5:30. So I'm hoping that before 5:30 we can do one. We can at least accept an order, so it'll have that $3 peak, and then the $1.50 is gonna stay till 9. So yeah. So basically, right now the minimum threshold is $9.25. Will I get an order before 5:30? And I did get an order. Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Hold on. First of all, where is this place? Tea's Your Fusion Tea House. It's 2 orders. It's in the mall. Actually, you know what? No, it's not in the mall. I know exactly what this is. Next to this, it's next to this like boba place. It says 2 orders, but it's only 1 drop off. So maybe they have 2 orders. We're gonna go ahead and take it. 5 items. I think it's a little under 7 miles for $18. Hey, we spoke it into existence. It might not be a banger per se, but it could be. We're gonna go ahead and take that. I've never been there before, but we're only 6 minutes away. Hey, let's do it. Let's go. Okay, guys, so we're here at T's in U. So yeah, 2 different customers, same building, same instructions, but different names. So hey, we'll see what happens. Hello, how are you? I'm just picking up for Maddie and Orwin. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Oh, I didn't even see the shelf. My bad. Maddie K and Arwen C.
Yes, here
cool.
you go, Maddie.
Okay.
And then Arwen right here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Thank you. So I totally didn't see that there was a shelf. She probably thinks I'm so dumb. But it's my first time here, so you know, it is what it is. Let's go. Okay, guys, so we're back in the Dashmobile, and yeah, so there was a pickup shelf. Didn't see it, my fault. But she greeted me right away, so that's why I was, I'm picking up for so-and-so. And then she walked through the shelf and gave me the orders. But yeah, so same building. So I'm guessing it's maybe like an apartment complex, because they both have the same instructions, like meet at a certain door. Do not go inside or something like that. So I don't know, but there is a lot of traffic because we're only going 4 miles and it says 22 minutes. So that's kind of a bummer, but you know, it could always be worse. And this orders, both of them should have the 3 other peak pay, so they can't complain for that. Now after this, we should be close to 200, but not super close. At least not yet. Or maybe we're there. I don't even know, to be honest. After I ended my shift from Reston, it's been kind of a big blur. But the numbers on the screen should be correct. So, anyways, we'll see you guys in a few. Okay, guys, we got the orders dropped off, and they were going to a high school that I haven't been to in like 10 years. Lanley High School. They definitely remodeled it, that's for sure. But the girls left great instructions. They're like, meet us at door 14. Do not try to go inside because it's after hours and you can't. We'll meet you at the door. I called them once, and I guess they're friends. They both came out together, got the orders. Perfect. Now, I did pay a little bit more. I think it went up to $18.75. But we'll take the 75 cents, no problem. Now, we are about 15 minutes away here from the town center. The town center. Tyson's too, my bad. There is some heavy traffic here, and it's just, raining. It happens to be 5:45, so, people are definitely out trying to go home and whatnot. So, yeah, a little bit of traffic, but that's okay. But, yeah, so we'll see you guys in Tyson's 2 or in the next order. Let's go. Alrighty, guys. So, we're here at the next order, Silver Diner, $7.75. I think it's like 2 or 3 miles maybe. But we are having some app issues. Like my dash was ended like 14 minutes ago, and I had no idea until I looked at my phone, and it said, "Oh, you received your payment for Dash Direct," and I'm like, "What? What the heck?" So, but we hit Dash now, so here we are. Just picking up an order. Thank you. I'm just picking up for Thomas. Thomas. Cool. This is good. Thank you. Cool. Okay, guys, so as you saw, the food was ready. But yeah, so, I don't know if maybe the app was glitching or maybe I just, maybe it's an Android thing. You guys let me know in the comments, okay? So let's say your shift ends at 7, right? And 7 hits. It doesn't automatically end your shift unless you're refreshing the app. At least that's my case. So, like, I guess I didn't realize that my shift ended at 6, I guess? I don't know. That was kind of weird. I don't think, why would my shift end at 6? I don't know. But basically, my dash ended, like, randomly, and I didn't realize it. And I thought I was waiting for orders until I refreshed it, and then it was like, it brings you back to, like, the map or whatever, and then I just hit dash now again, and I'm like, oh, crap, I've been sitting here for, like, 10 minutes. But luckily, we got an order relatively quick here from Silver Diner, and it's going down the street, not too far. Hopefully, they can find parking, because it's going to one of these, like, high-rises and stuff that parking isn't the greatest sometimes. But, hopefully we get lucky. Let's go. Okay, guys, so after doing the last order from Silver Diner, it got so slow, like 15, 20 minutes, no offers. I'm like, what is going on? And then this one comes along, and I'm like, you know what? We're going to go ahead and take it because I'm going to basically drive these miles anyways into Reston. So if I'm not mistaken, let me pull it up here because it was a while ago now. From the Lebanese Taverna, 3 items, 9.6 miles for $16.25. Now the order was not ready at the Lebanese Taverna. Did a little bit of waiting. I didn't realize there was like a hot spot for like office parties, like Christmas parties. Like I went in there, all these tables were reserved, all these people from offices are having parties and stuff. And the girl's like, oh, it's gonna be 5 more minutes. And I looked at her, like 5 more minutes or like 5 more minutes? And then she was like, let me go check again. And then she came back out and she told me it'll be at least 10 more minutes. And I'm like, it's okay, no problem. So this could be my last order of the day, simply because by the time I drop it off, it'll be 7:15 or so. But if I get one right away, and I mean right away, like instantly, then maybe we can do it. But we're at least gonna finish over $200. I think if I didn't basically take a nap in the middle of breakfast, and if I didn't help out my cousin, we probably could have hit $250. But honestly, it's okay. It's fine. I mean, I'm definitely gonna help out my cousin. That's my guy right there. Blood relatives. He's always been there for me, and if I can help him out, of course I'm going to. And in the morning, it was just a weird, like, it was slow. It wasn't, it's fine. It's fine. Hopefully, you guys had a pretty good Tuesday. Although for a Tuesday, it's pretty good. I've had some shitty Tuesdays, for lack of a better word. So honestly, this is not so bad. This is not so bad. Anyways, let me get this dropped off and we'll go over the numbers. Let's go. Okay, guys, so we got the order dropped off, and to my surprise, it went up. It went out from 16 whatever to 22, 22.25, I think. So I was shocked. Hey, We're gonna finish the dash at $217.48, if I'm not mistaken. I think. Not a bad day, but definitely not 250, which is what I was hoping for. But that's a wrap. It's 7:30, and we're back at the Wawa where it all technically started, with our free coffee in the morning. But yeah, so that's the dash. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Tomorrow we're gonna have another early day, but not as early. A little bit later. Probably this is like 8 o'clock, 8:30 maybe. I don't think there's really a whole lot of orders really early in the morning. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I really want to have at least $200 days no matter what this week. We've been slacking off. We got plenty of time to make up for it. But at the same time, it's a fine line. If I have like a couple of bad days, I really don't want to eat the one chip challenge thing. You know what I mean? But I will if I have to. Or I can put a Blake more. In the last week, guys, we made $1,800 in 3 days. Here are the screenshots real quick. We did it. I'm kidding. I would never do that. I wouldn't do that. Anyways, the day's over. You guys have a good night. Stay safe. Peace.